Hello, my name is Vikram Kushwah. I'm a photography artist, and today I'm going to talk about my project, The Education I Never Had. This project, The Education I Never Had, started with a desire to know more about my parents' lives, because the life that I've had so far and the lives of my parents are so different from each other. They're worlds apart. My father taught in a government school back in India. His meager salary was hardly enough to sustain our livelihood, our day-to-day livelihood. But he sold his ancestral property, he took out massive bank loans, and he sent me to a very elite boarding school. Why? Because he wanted things that none of my family members had seen or experienced. After all these years, I somehow had an urge to bridge the gap between our lives, and it was always this school that he had that he taught in, that I'd heard stories about. They almost became part of legend because I'd never seen them. I'd never seen these children, the teachers. Photography for me is a means of expression as an artist. So I wanted to really engage with the children and the teachers and even the physical buildings. So I took my camera. We spent a whole day interacting with the children, with the staff, and I took lots of photos. During the process, started to dawn on me all the sacrifices that he had made so that I could have this brilliant education and this extraordinary life that I'm living now. He could have easily sent me to the kind of school that is shown in these pictures, but instead he just wanted more for me. He wanted me to see the world that was outside his little village. So really, it's kind of like a meditation in love. It's exploration. It's an exploration of all the sacrifices he made. Seeing all these children in the photos, interacting with them, I knew that I could have easily been one of these children, even though the children are just, they are intelligent, they are playful, they are children, but due to the circumstances that they are born in, were born in, they might never truly realize that potential. The most obvious thing that I would like to say to my father is thank you. Thank you for giving me the life that I have lived. Thank you for all the experiences that I went through as a result of that. A lot of people ask me, are you angry at them for having sent you away at such a young age? By the way, I was less than 3 years old when they had sent me to this boarding school. But my answer is always no, I could never be angry with them. I'm also a believer in having your own unique path in life, and this was my path. And the life that my father led was his path, and we all have our own unique paths. It's just what you do with what you are given, and this is what I have been given, and I intend to make the most of it, and also at the same time not forget my father's sacrifices and everything that he's done for me. So this is my message for both actually my father and my mother, because my mother has had her share of suffering through all of this. She had me when she was only 17, and I was sent away before she turned 20, so she was a child herself. And for a mother at that age, to be separated from her child is never easy. It wasn't for her. And I remember how difficult it was for her. So truly sacrifice, not just from my father, but also from my mother. And I'd just like to say again a big thank you to both of them.